first half, which for a coach, you're happy about. You know, you want to play great defense. And I was happy about that part of it. And I just wasn't happy with the offense. Sharing the basketball, moving them. I felt like we were on our heels a little bit. And I give a lot of credit to Marist. They came in, they're in a tough situation, been on the road for the last week. And, you know, they played hard. They played extremely hard. And, you know, we were fortunate that Matt here worked so hard on his jump shot and making plays. And I begged him to shoot for the last 4 games. And Villanova, he started doing it, and then tonight he stepped up big for us when Jake is out and John Holland's not having his best game and Daryl's not having his best game. That's what these guys did for us. Dominic and Matt stepped up. But that's what it should be, you know? That's what it should be. You know, a couple guys are not with it. The next guy's got to step up and make big plays, and I think that's what they did. But I want to give a lot of credit to Marist. I thought Chuck Martin's a great coach, and he did a great job.
Questions for the players? What does it mean to your team when Matt feels confident enough to be taking those threes? He had a couple at Villanova where he was taking in transition. You guys had no one in the paint. A good shot if it goes, and sort of a shot where coach or anybody says, I don't know why I took it, but seeing him transition a little bit and be more aggressive.
We're all excited. Matt usually, he's like our leader, so we look to him, but like when someone sees BU, they think of John Holland, Jake O'Brien, and D-Pick. So when he's shooting, we're happy, and we want him to shoot. So it doesn't really, we're not selfish. We're still learning to get tighter as a family. But when he's shooting, we're happy. We want him to shoot. We encourage him to shoot because any given night, he got to blow up and have a big night. So.
You talk about, being a family and getting tighter, for Maddie, besides the 21 points just as a team captain, as a team leader, what's it been like during your freshman year so far having him as one of the leaders?
It's been great. He's my big brother. He probably doesn't know this, but I look up to him. Whenever I'm going through it, because Coach, he rides me. He rides me. Great coach. I love him to death. He's like my father. But every time I want to put my head down, Griff's right there. And he's a true leader. He's a true leader.
Maddie, I know you were not feeling so well before the game. How are you feeling right now after 21?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. It's one of those feelings that you can't describe. You're in the zone a little bit. It's one of those times where you don't want it to end, So it's great. It was a lot of fun to be out there.
Do either of you guys talk about what it's like to get your first win in front of the home crowd here?
Yeah, it was obviously my first game and Don's first game. Playing in Case in front of a great crowd. We really appreciate all the support that we got today. We just wanted to come out and play as hard as we possibly could. So we were out there, and that was just our goal. Like I said, we really appreciate all the support that we got tonight. It was a lot of fun to play in front of all the fans. So we just try to give it 100% tonight.
Matt, what does it mean for this team when Jake's forced to sit and John's struggling for everybody to step up and you guys still win by 20?
Yeah, that's why we're a team, There's just going to be nights where, our top scorers, our best players aren't going to have their best nights. And so teams, have to have other guys step up. And, I think that's what, I think that's a great part of our team is that we have guys who can really come in and provide energy and get everything they have, and really pick our team up when that happens.
Maddie, what can you say about Dom freshman sitting next to you? I know he came in and everyone talked about his talent. Just what would you say about him and starting to see some stuff coming out there tonight?
Yeah, Dom is from the gate. He's just been a force. He's a big guy, but on top of that, he works extremely hard. And he brings a lot of confidence to the table. He brings a big inside presence. And I feed off his energy. He doesn't realize, but he gives me a lot of energy as well. And it's just, I'm very fortunate to play alongside him. And he's, I know it's very hard to be a freshman because I've been in that situation. And it's all about just taking it one game at a time and just doing the best you possibly can. So he's doing a great job.
Is it at all, motivating or discouraging or you know, to come in, you know, start your first game and then be coming off the bench today?
No, it's not. You know, what I really worked on was just, regardless, when I came here, it wasn't about starting, it wasn't about coming off the bench, it really didn't matter to me. I just wanted to play the game because I loved basketball. I wanted to give it 100%. I wanted to play with confidence, whether I came off the bench or whether I started. It really didn't matter. I just wanted to come off and play with confidence. That was my goal.
How's your confidence level at this point? After playing some pretty talented big men at Villanova and playing a really tough game against Northeastern.
Well, I guess it's pretty high right now. When I came in here, I just had confidence. I just tried to play with a clear head. Sometimes, like Northeastern, I felt I didn't play that well. I had a lot of minutes, but didn't rebound well, so I'm still trying to get used to the game, trying to find my little setting in the game. But right now, my confidence is about average. I just play with a lot of confidence, so when I do mess up, I don't get too down on myself, because that can affect not only me, but the team.
It seemed like in the second half you kind of started taking the ball to the hoop. You know, being as big a guy as you are, is that something that coaches, you say, gets on you a little bit? Is that one of the areas about getting to the hoop a little bit more?
That, posting up, people might not notice. I have an all-around game. He just wants me to just use everything I have, play to my full potential. Sometimes I might just sit on the wing and want to shoot threes, but sometimes I want to post up. I just have to fill the team's personnel and just use all my skills that God gave me. And that's what he basically is teaching me, that I could be so good, I just don't realize that I just need to play to my full potential every game.
Coach, in the first half, what would you attribute your struggles to? Was it something that Marist did, maybe their double team, or they keep the game so close?
They just played harder. You know, we came out, we were a little bit on our heels. We played a great game. It was a good game plan. They were trapping us as soon as we came over half court, and we didn't share the ball. And in the second half, we shared the ball. I thought we did a really good job. We had 2 assists in the first half. We had 7. I thought we had more than that. But you know, we needed to move the ball. We needed to move the zone. We needed not to panic. I thought we panicked a little bit. And I think as the game went on, we kind of settled into it.
Anything else for the players?
Good job.
Coach, with Jeff Lodge out for an unknown amount of time, you guys will return to touch touchdown for us. Patrick Hayes left 13 today. Dom had 5. The big guys down like this workout. What did you talk to them about the course of the season?
It's funny, you know, so as soon as he went down, I was like, you know, rebounding is going to be crucial for this team. And it has been. I mean, rebounding, you know, rebound in Northeastern, who knows? Could be sitting here 3-1. But we didn't do a very good job. And even GW, we didn't do a great job. So we shot. You know, you make shots. The game's easy. You know, but we weren't making shots tonight, and we needed to go get some extra possessions. And I'm looking down here, and he had 5 offensive rebounds, total of 17, which is great for us. That's huge. And we're going to keep working on it. I wish we had practice. I want to have one practice. I told the guys today, this is great for you. This is awful for me. Because I'm watching tape, and it's like, we need to work on things. We need to get better, but we have game, day off, travel, game, Thanksgiving, game. We need to get back in the gym and work on some things and get back to some fundamentals.
And Coach, talk about whether you think fatigue may have had a role in, you know, 4 games in 7 days. Whether you think that might have played a role in some struggles in the first half.
You know, I don't know. I think it has a lot to do with Maris. I really do. I thought, look, his game plan was to shut down John Hall. His game plan was, you know, take out Jake O'Brien. Unfortunately, he was sick, and you know, and Dow struggled a little bit tonight. So I thought it was Maris. And I don't think we were fatigued. I thought we did the right thing. We walked through today. We didn't do anything strenuous. I didn't put them through any tough drills or anything. And they had it tougher than we did. They drove after the GW game and went back to New York. And then they drove up here last night. They got in late last night because we did a film exchange. So they had it tougher than we did. And they jumped us. They punched us in the face early. And I was proud of our guys. That, you know, this is what we practice for. The days that you're not making shots. Where do you stand? We can't be a feel-good team. feel-good team, that's fun, that's great. But where do you stand when you're not making a shot? We still got to grind it out. We have to get that mentality. I mean, it's coming. Hopefully it gets here a little bit sooner than later.
Coach, that must be encouraging, saying you don't want to be a feel-good team, so you'd be able to grind it out. Most of the teams in this conference, if their top player, let alone their top two guys, are as off as Jake and John were tonight, Jake being sick, understandably, but don't get, production from those top two guys. They're struggling to win the game, let alone win by, 20 plus.
Yeah. No, Matt Griffin earned every shot he made tonight. Nobody works hard. He earned everything. I was so proud of him and so happy for him. As a coach, you root for kids like that who work so hard. I wanted him, but it wasn't the best thing for our team. And then the way he came out tonight was great, and he deserved to make the shot. Same thing with Dominic. He came out and was very aggressive. He hit a couple big shots in a row, which is terrific. So we're starting to become a little bit more of a team and not relying on the big guns, which that says a little bit something about our basketball team.
Dom and Matt both brought up energy and confidence. Is that something that Mike is still working on the confidence level, but it's something he really can bring to this team with a lot of rebounding, good defensive plays, not quite confident on the offensive side yet?
Mike Terry, he's coming. He's still a freshman. He doesn't know all the rotation. He had a bruised hip for a little while there, so I didn't play him as much. And now I felt like he was back. He was all over the floor tonight. And once he gained a little bit of confidence on the defensive end and rebounding and playing the way he can play, all the offensive stuff will start to come.
DJ only playing 16 minutes today, just strictly a product of fouls, or?
Yeah, just fouls. We have to be smart. And he has to be smart. Some of the fouls are touchdowns, and that's why we got to teach him. He's a freshman. We got to keep teaching him because he's a talent. He is really skilled and really fast. He's going to be a great player for a long time here. But he has to understand playing hard doesn't mean foul. Playing hard means playing hard without fouling and being smart, especially when you have 3 fouls. To just pick up that fourth, it's kind of reckless. But that's what I got to teach him. That's what Griff needs to teach him, and John, and Patrick, and Jake. And he's going to be fine. Get him there. Good, guys? Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.